462.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, guys. I've been going at this chain. This is the chain on my 462 that I ground against that rock for a little while last week. And it wasn't just like a little hit. I think it took me a second or two, obviously, to figure out I was sending sparks and it wasn't the wood. But you'll see these teeth are in really rough shape. And it's been taking me about 35 to 40 strokes to get these back to clean. But what I'm hoping you can see, and I don't know if you can or not, is on the metal itself, you'll see the discoloration, and you'll see it's been ground sort of down towards the bar as opposed to up. But there's a lot of discoloration, and you'll also notice on some of these, like for example on this one here, hopefully you guys can see it, you can see dark metal. And here's a tooth that I just did right here. Let me just show it to you. This guy here. And what you might see, let me get rid of the light in case that's hurting. What you'll see here is it's nice and clean and it's shiny right to the blade. It's shiny. What my chainsaw guy told me is that when you look at a tooth like this one here, you'll see it's discolored and the metal is actually dark. That's because there's some kind of a plating on the top of every one of these teeth. He said if you file it and you don't get a nice, clean, sharp, shiny edge, it's not going to cut. He said you have to keep filing the metal underneath this coating until you get a nice clean edge. And that's what we're doing here. It's taken a while, but I thought I'd show you. I'm hoping you're able to see the discoloration between the two metals. And that's what he said, just keep stroking until you get rid of the discolored metal and all you can see is shiny metal. Hope that helps. Well, hope I'm right. I think that's what I understand he said. Boy, those teeth are really, really bad. Wow. I'm still jagged here. It was an expensive rock, I think. They're taking a lot of life out of this chain. Either way, I won't hold you guys up forever, but you'll see it starting to burr because I'm starting to get the top of the tooth now. See the burrs coming up? We're there. That is, I think, what we're looking for right there. Right here. See how she's nice and shiny right to the tip? All of those grindings, those chips are out of the tooth now, and I think she's in good shape. So this side, or the side that will be to the bottom of the screen, I've done this entire row, and this side here, you can see I'm just starting. But look at the size difference of the teeth, how much I've had to file off. They are much smaller. I've lost a lot of good working chain today. One rock. But you'll see they're different sizes because I've been stroking them 35 to 40 times to try to get rid of it and get it back to its shape with the shiny metal. Anyways, we'll keep at her, but hopefully you can see that difference in the size of the tooth now. And what I understand is you want to try to make sure that they're reasonably the same, or you're going to have a problem when you're sawing. So on this tooth here, this is the before. Hopefully you guys can see without too much shadow how jagged the edge of that tooth is and how discolored it is. And you can see that that silver, that shiny plating has come right off of it at the edge. Let's see what we can do with it. You see the burring, and you'll see I've got most of it out. Still a little bit left though. And there you have it. Hopefully you guys can see that, but now she's clean. It's on the right angle, but I've lost a lot of tooth, obviously. That was a long morning, but Ron at the chainsaw clinic warned me it was going to take a while to file those teeth out. I also did my rakers just a little bit, and hopefully I did a good job, and there's only one way to find out. Let's hit the log pile. let's see how we did. If I filed those rakers down too much, I understand it's going to pull like the devil. And if I get a lot of sawdust, it means maybe I need to file them down more. As far as the teeth go, I feel pretty confident. See what we can do. I've already warmed it up, as you guys know. And that's why I wear steel toe, steel shank. Didn't feel a thing. Let's take a look at our handiwork. I think it turned out not too bad. It's not pulling or jerking on me because I didn't take the rakers down too low. They're sharp, I can feel they're sharp. I'll check the footage afterwards to see if there was much dust coming out. From the look of the ground, there's a ton of chips, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. One thing I did notice though, I don't know if you can see it, it's a reasonably straight cut, but a couple of them there, it might just be me, had a slight angle on it, so when I tried to come down straight, it looks like it might be favoring the right side, so to speak, so I'm getting not, you know, a perfectly square cut on the end of the butt. But it could just be me. They're not bad. I'll keep going at the pile. But hey, it was a heck of a learning experience this morning, that's for sure. I don't like cutting in a log pile. The old bones on a Sunday. Whew. The bones are a little sore today, I have to admit. Anyway, she's cutting really nice. I'm pretty happy with the work I did this morning. It was a big job. I guess when you're just learning how to file, it's a big job. But I was a little wrong. As I started to get through the pile, I realized those slanted cuts, that was just me not squaring up to the log. It is cutting reasonably straight, so there's no shaking, no vibration. She's cutting through nice. Looks like I'm getting a lot of chips. I'll tell you, I wanted to thank so many of you that have supported and encouraged me to put away that 2-in-1 file and start to learn how to file by hand. It's a learning experience, and I've got a long way to go, but you know, it's kind of like any hobby or anything that you do. The more you immerse yourself in it, learn, you know, things a little bit deeper than the surface, the more appreciation you get for it. Just by hand filing alone, I'm starting to understand what the profile of that tooth should look like when it should be sharp. And I think I've got a little bit better over time. So I'd encourage any of you to, you know, pick up a few hand tools and try some hand filing yourself. Anyways, she's getting really hot, so it's time for a t-shirt. And I'm gonna wrap up here today. Thanks a lot for sticking around with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting videos, just click that little bell. If you do enjoy the content, please click subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. Have a wonderful week with your families. Please be kind to each other, and I'll see you again right here. I'm Gord Potter, and you've been watching GP Outdoors. Cheers.